Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. I'm here with the lovely Becky. And
hi, everybody.
Yes, and she is here to, get a lovely little... Oh, hold on. Sorry, I want to pull this up so I can answer any questions, and I touched something on it. All right. So I have pushed her cuticles back, prepped, and filed. And so now I am taking a wipe, getting some nail prep, and giving everything a really good scrub right on the nail. You want to make sure you're using this kind of a technique to scrub the nail. You don't want to be taking your wipe and going up and down. If you do that, you will tend to pull oils onto the nail from the skin, and you don't want that. So, all right. So she's all ready. That's all I do for prep. I'm not using any primers or anything like that. It's not necessary. Hey, Delia. Twice in one day. I know. Well, Becky loves chatting with you all. And was
I do. It's so much fun.
And she's like, and if you haven't shown this yet, you should show it. So I'm using the new... these are the Spectra color, or no, these are the Metallux colors from Le Chat. And I just got these in, and she picked this gorgeous, gorgeous color. So figured we would do a quick showcasing of that, and also just a reminder of how I do my fill/overlay. Real quick like. So are you cooking turkey?
No, I am not cooking turkey.
You guys are anti-turkey people, or you just...
I do not like turkey. Kurt does not like turkey. Martil could take it or leave it. The only one who is emotionally attached to turkey is Johannes. And last year I made a turkey and he ate 2 bites of it and moved straight on to the homemade macaroni and cheese. So I'm like, I'm not doing that this year.
Freeze 2 seconds.
I'm going to...
2, come back.
We're going to do Wiener Schnitzel with, we've been doing a lot of wild mushroom gathering this year. It's been a really amazing mushroom year, so we're going to do mushroom.
Are they on your property?
They're not on the property, but they're in the parks that are like a 5-minute drive from the house.
Cool.
And they're like all over the place. And they're relatives of porcinis. They're not porcinis per se, but they are relatives of, and they're spectacular. So, like, everything has involved mushrooms the last 2 weeks.
Alrighty then.
So we're going to do schnitzel with mushroom gravy, and I will probably make a container of homemade macaroni and cheese for Johannes, because that's his go-to fave. I may still make myself some stuffing, because that's the one traditional Thanksgiving accoutrement that I actually really am emotionally attached to.
I love Mrs. Cubbin's stuffing. That's what I grew up on. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite. Come back. Just 2 seconds. And I've been so good ketoing, and so I have like cornbread bread that's keto cornbread, so I just have to like make it and then I guess like put it in the oven on a very low temperature and just let it dry out. But all the seasoning portions of it, I don't quite know what to do. I mean, I can do the celery and the onions. I know that part.
Celery, onions, you're going to want a lot of
I would really like them to just give me the seasoning recipe from Miss Cubbins so that it can taste the same. Mm-hmm. But unless somebody knows somebody in that place, I don't think that's happening.
Right. Well, also I will be pumpkin pie and pumpkin scone and pumpkin bread and, all of the pumpkin.
I'm going to make pumpkin pie. I did find a pumpkin pie recipe that I can make that's keto. I even found a pecan pie recipe that I found that's keto. So I'm like, I might try that. But we'll see, because if it's just, if we end up going somewhere mountainous, then it'll just be 3 of us. But, I find interesting is I think it'll be so funny when, Thanksgiving's gone. I was telling my last client that I think you'll be able to tell which, how many people went and, like, had big home turkey parties, because the 24-pound turkeys will either be gone or still there.
Yeah.
I like to do the big turkey, and then I'll we'll freeze some, but I don't really like how it is coming out of the freezer, but I like frozen things that I make with it. So I think this time I'm going to make like turkey enchiladas and things like that, and then freeze that 2 seconds. Because then you can just take it out and throw it in the oven later, and it's great. So
you could do turkey pot pies.
Yeah, I'm not a big pot pie fan. I know.
I make really good pot pies. They're Martiel's favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because I haven't had your pot. My memories of pot pies are like the little square thing out of the freezer.
Yeah, no. Girl, do you think that's how this girl rolls with pot pie?
No, I'm just saying that's what I
know.
It's my world of pot pies.
Yeah. The best thing that ever happened to
2 seconds.
pot pie was
1, 2,
Pepperidge
and out.
Farm, the frozen puff pastry.
Yeah, makes life easier.
Yeah, it's just, it's better than pie crust. It gets crispier and it's puffy and it's all these marvelous things. And yeah, it's, and I at the beginning of COVID, I perfected my chicken pot pie recipe, and lo and behold, here we are again back in chicken pot pie season. Because of course I did not make pot pies all summer long,
yeah,
but back into them now.
Okay. Hi, Hope. Hope says she normally catches them on YouTube. So again, just because I'm almost done with this fill portion, just push your Trinity back towards the cuticle. Leave about a 1 week growth. That's where your color is going to fall into. So you don't need to go all the way back to the cuticle. If you do that, then you're going to have product in the cuticle, and we don't want that. And then you end up with a less smooth and even nail as it grows out. So as I do this, I turn it sideways to look down the side of the nail to make sure that my arch is good enough. See how it's just like a little slight arch? With her natural nail being all of these are an overlay, you don't need a big arch. You basically just want a nice thin gloss. So her natural nail is very thin on this. She's got a really nice natural C-curve, but you're basically just glossing this on. You're not doing much more than a gloss. And it's just going to be plenty of strength to protect the nail. And then when you go to file off their color next time, it's piece cake. And then I also look at the side. You can see the line of light, how it's thicker in the front. That always happens. So you'll see me always be brushing off the tip because you want to thin that out and you don't want to have that bump in the front. You don't need strength right on the tip. So then when you look at it from the side, you have a nice perfect shape. You can check your line of light, make sure it looks pretty good. If you have a spot here that's collapsed and it looks like it's low based on your line of light, you can always drizzle. Give it a second and it will smooth out, and then you'll get a bit smoother of a finish. So then I just remind them, go in for 2 seconds and then come out, let it cool for a second, and then you'll be able to cure your whole hand. So she picked one of these new Metallux, which are really fun. So they're part of the perfect match, which means that it comes with the gel and the polish, which is absolutely gorgeous. But I don't use regular lacquer, so I will be gifting that to somebody. But you basically get that for free. So give it a little bit of a shake down.
My daughter would love that.
Yes. Well, I promised already to a nail tech who does do a lot of natural nails in the salon that I would send her some to try. So they're spoken for, unfortunately, for Martiel. So if you are used to Luxio and you've only been using Luxio, you will notice a smell with these. It's probably very similar to most of the gel polishes on the market because it's got a solvent base, so it's going to smell more like nail polish. Luxio has zero smell, so you never smell anything. But because this is designed to be quicker soak off, you're going to smell that nail polish smell. just like with gelish or shellac or something. It's very pretty.
So describe what the line of light is, somebody asked.
So the line of light is if you have a lamp, and I actually have I have a bad lamp sometimes for the line of light because it's going this direction, my light. It's a slimline light. So the line of light is, if I hold it this way, do you see how it's a straight line down the nail? That's because I'm now holding it a little bit more parallel to my light. If I hold it this way, it's like a T, so it's not going to show me a correct line. But if you hold it this way, you can see your line of light. And when you're looking at the nail, the straighter the line of light, the smoother your application has been. So you always want to see a nice straight line of light. If you have a round light, you'll typically be able to just do this and you'll see that circular bulb. Obviously with me, when I do that, it's because my light is going this way, I have a weird straight line. If I go this way, you can see that nice straight line of light. So that, my friends, is the line of light.
The tidbits of genius that we get from the fabulous Jessica.
It's something you learn and then you use it a lot without realizing you're using it. It's just becomes part of your everyday routine. Like, there's so many things that I do.
That are like that,
Yeah, there's so many techniques that I do that I don't even realize I do. So yeah, Hope said it's such a good concept with the polish and gel packs. I absolutely agree. And I have some really good friends that are educators and competitors for Le Chat. And so for that one reason, it was one of the reasons I went, okay, I'm going to look into this a little bit more because I really respect those people. Heck, we had one that was just Nail Pro Cup champion, and she is a Le Chat representative. So I know that if she's representing it, it's got to be decent stuff. So I wanted to bring a regular lacquer line in. I also wanted their mood polish because I love mood polish. Back in the day, here's a little back in the day story. Back in the day. So when I was in college, I went to college for pre-vet for 3 years. I wanted to be a veterinary surgeon. I worked at some clinics where I was like a surgeon's assistant. I'd been a vet tech for more than 4 years. Oh, this one didn't get in the light long enough when she flash cured it. Do you guys see what that did? It means that it ran because she didn't go in for a full 2 seconds. So to fix that, you're going to have to file. And you can only tell because of that line of light. That's the easiest way to tell is that you could see a bump. So I'm just going to go right over that with my file, smooth it out, dust it off, and move on. That's how you fix that. Luckily, it didn't get into the cuticle. Then I would have yelled at her a long time. But 2 seconds with that Trinity is the key. If they go 1 second, it's not set up. 3 seconds, it starts to get hot. So you want to go 1, 2, and then out. So if you're not watching them on that and they come out too quickly, then it might not be flash cured properly. Okay.
Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Says hi.
All right, so our second gorgeous coat. Now I get to see the real depth of color. Because always that first coat, you're just waiting for it,
I'm so excited.
Look at that. It's so rich.
It's pretty fabulous. My husband's gonna love this color. He spent 3 hours looking at pictures of nails that just did.
Now, I wonder, is he watching?
Probably not. He's probably riding herd on children who are doing online school right now. But
because normally we have caught him.
Yes. Jump on to say hi real quick while I wait for my next gal to get here, says Brookie.
Oh,
Brooke
hi,
Osler.
Brooke.
Oh my God, that color is so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Again, a lot of these, because I'm just starting to distribute it, I didn't get a ton because I really wanted to see it in person. So what I have is not a lot. So if you see something that you want out of the Le Chat stuff, I highly recommend grabbing it because it could be weeks before I get another shipment in. And it's going to go fast because they are gorgeous.
Those colors are really fabulous.
They are really fabulous.
Loves it.
Yeah, I did a video earlier with one of the new glitters from them, and I'm like, oh, so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be real, we're nail techs. You can never have too much glitter and pretty polish.
Yeah, no such thing as too much glitter, shine, sparkle, any of that, you know. It's
so pretty.
It's a thing.
Yeah, and so, yeah, if you're wondering, the collection again, this is this color, and they are all just so pretty. I have another client yesterday who was like, I'm taking that one next time. So
yeah, I also, it was the first one that caught my eye was this Paradox, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this one's really beautiful. So like,
right, well, and these for fall because they still have that kind of orangey brown. Yeah. This one, I bet if I put this thin, I can put it over anything, and it will give a really cool effect. So
yeah, I bet that.
Loving them.
I bet that has a cool Ice Queen effect.
I love their temp changing colors. Yeah.
What color is this again? Sorry, I missed it. It is...
this is the Metallux number 10.
Number 10, Phoenix Rise.
Phoenix Rise, yeah. So they are really, really pretty. They're from Le Chat. I just started carrying Le Chat because I know a lot of my friends, especially in the mood polish world, like Brooke was saying, they have the best color changing, temp changing ones. And I was ready. I needed some of those. I think they're so much fun. Oh, we were doing the back in the day. Mm-hmm. When I was in college, so let me finish the back in the day.
Yes, we need to go back.
Sorry. Back in the day, when I was in college and I did my own nails, I had, I think my second year in college, I had a roommate who did her own nails. And I'm like, what? You can do yours, I can do mine. And I was a nail biter. And so I had nails all through high school. And then in college, I didn't have a nail tech. So I went back to like ugly, yucky nails. So this roommate I had, she did her own. And I'm like, where do you go to get stuff? And so she told me to go to Sally's and whatever. And so I sat on the couch for 6 hours the first time doing my nails, watching Friends episodes. It still takes me about that long. I thought, oh my gosh, that's so long. But realistically, as a nail tech, it takes forever to do your own nails. Granted, they were just one color at the time, but it was like putting acrylic on and filing it. Because, of course, it was only acrylic then. This was 20 years ago. So I did my own nails. And then when I was picking polishes, at the time, there was a company, I can't even remember, it might have even been Orly, that had a mood polish. And I used to wear a purple one, and I'm going to wear it as soon as I change my colors after the new year. I think it might have been like this one, like one of these two, a pink to purple. It might have been this one. Ooh, look at that one. That one's brighter.
That one's
maybe that
awesome.
one. So I used to wear that mood polish like all the time. All the time. And you can do like, I would do marbles with like white in it, and so you get the mood polish, but then you get a little bit of marbliness, which is really fun.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Jess and I always get like creative juices flowing when we're together.
Yeah.
I always come up with.
Yeah. Are we stamping anything, or are we just doing color today?
I think let's just leave this beautiful color as she is. It's just so pretty.
All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Luxio gloss, my favorite gloss.
I do see you again on December 4th. And
ooh, that is so early.
I know, but it's all that was available.
Is it because you wanted to come again before Christmas?
I want to, because I have to have Christmas nails. I have children. I have to have Christmas nails.
Gotcha.
It's obligatory.
Yes.
So, yes, I've already started planning what I want for my Christmas.
Becky lives on an island. Any excuse to get away is also a good excuse.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Brooke, have a good day. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, we might need a few extra minutes to, carry out my Christmas nail vision next time.
What is the vision?
It's sort of the same as the ones we did. Kurt was, like I said, scooting through photos, and he found my nails from Christmas 2 years ago on your Facebook, on Love Nails, on Facebook photos. Mm-hmm. And they were red, but they had like really skinny strips of white and green and some dots and some stars.
Oh, those are my wrapping paper ones.
Yeah. Well, but they weren't stamped. They're
No. They take a long time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say we're going to need some extra time.
Yeah, those take a while. So just finish with a nice glossing with your Luxio gloss or whatever top gloss you would like. I like Luxio gloss because I like the consistency of it.
It holds up really well too. I just,
Yeah, it holds up really well. Everyone stays really shiny the whole time. And I like that it's not so thin. Some of the other glosses, they're a lot thinner and they run more, and that drives me crazy. I want to get real close to the cuticle and not have to worry about it running so quickly. And other glosses tend to do that and drive me nuts. Gorgeous color.
Mm-hmm.
We do have some new accents colors that are on their way, and I'll be doing a video once those arrive. We have a new forest green and a new aurora. So they're very fun.
Did you ever find your special brush with the like 2 strands, you know, for your doing your lines?
What?
Has been lost in, you know, you lost it in the move. For doing your nail art. Your nail art brush.
I do have one that I carry now that's a very good replacement. So,
but you never found your
not my red one.
Your favoritist?
No, I have not.
Well, you know.
But I found one that's a good enough replacement. All right, so
eventually you're going to find it.
We'll see. Hope asks, do I anticipate any of the classes from Nail Camp to change? I anticipate there to be more classes. We have a couple educators that are interested in coming. I just haven't gotten class information from them. I kind of sent them all a text the other day. Said, hey guys, it's almost Christmas, and around Christmas, a lot of people ask for Nail Camp for Christmas. And then I actually will do like a certificate, and I'll email it to whoever is getting the gift certificate so that they have something open. So this has been before I have done this. So let me get this off there. It's right on the skin. I just gotta get that little smidge and then file it smooth on the side, just like that. So we have more educators than what are listed on there. So I anticipate there to be more choices, which is never as easy as it sounds, because then you're like, great. But yeah, there'll be some more classes for sure. That'll be fun. I hope everything gets a little bit more back to normal come April, you know?
One can only hope.
At least there'll be a vaccine, and maybe then people will be able to feel like they can live their lives a little more.
Well, hopefully people get their vaccine.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah,
I don't even get the flu vaccine, but everyone has their own personal opinion on vaccines, so I feel like it's as political as politics is, but it's more of, at least those who feel like they need to get it should get it, you know, for sure. Alrighty, this one I still want to get just a little smoother. I want that line to be as good as possible. That little bit that went right in. There we go. All right, guys, there you go. So pretty. So these are the new metallics and a quick fill. Again, with the line of light, if I turn this, you can see, let's see, it's hard to twist her hand with the light over it. You can see the light goes straight down. That's because my lamp is now a little bit more parallel over her nails. But your line of light should be nice and smooth, and that's with no finish filing, going straight to your color. So if you use Trinity and you do the steps I took, flash curing each nail after 2 seconds, you too can have such pretty, easy nails to take. So, all right, guys, I'll sign off, and thanks for joining us, and we will see you later. Bye.